Hello, hello, and welcome back for more Perfidious Pete Plays XCOM, The Long War. On our last mission, we raided a Japanese laundromat with a tight crew led by the fearsome Rihanna. Chris Brown was along on the mission and wasn't too terribly happy about not being in charge, but fortunately the lessons he learned in his court-mandated anger management program catch him from punching anyone else on the team in the face. Apart from Chris's hissy, the mission itself went smooth as silk. Our troopers were kicking down doors and killing alien insurgents like it was Fallujah circa 2005. We took a rookie along on the mission as well, and that rookie got promoted, so as is our custom, we're going to go ahead and assign him a nickname. Just track him down here. Wasn't Ian Ziering? I believe it was Rung Chang, but that's not going to be the name for much longer. Taking a look at this fellow, sort of a buzz kind of haircut. Looks a little familiar, and I think we're going to go ahead and name this gentleman Shia LaBeouf. Looks a little bit like Shia to me. And if I was in a dangerous situation and was bleeding or otherwise injured and it was up to somebody to save my life, Shia LaBeouf is the guy I would pick. Now, you may be asking, why the hell would you possibly pick someone as awful and loathsome as Shia LaBeouf? Well, it's based on everything I've seen from him in films. He's actually fucking unkillable. He single-handedly killed Starscream by himself with nothing, armed with nothing but a rope. And any man who can do that and be as unkillable as he has been in those films, it's good enough to me to rely on. So Shia LaBeouf it is. And despite the fact that he's not famous anymore, we're not going to put a garbage bag on his head or anything like that, paper sack. We're not going to make him wear one. We still love you, Shia, even if you're not famous anymore, according to you. And with that taken care of then, I'm going to take a quick look around our base. It's been a day or two since I played, so I just want to see what else is going on. Alright, looks like we're doing a little excavation. Could probably afford to build a laboratory, but we're waiting for, looks like we're waiting for some power in order to start getting extra facilities up. We have a pretty reasonably sized bankroll, and one thing we're going to want to do then, since we do have some extra funds, we're going to head to our situation room, and we're actually going to go ahead and launch our own covert operation. We're going to pay the 50 credits, do an intel scan.
Intel scan complete.
See if we can get, alright.
Exalt cell locations.
So we've got one in Mexico and one in Germany. Let's go ahead and launch a covert operation then in our Mexico cell. The reason we're doing this, we don't want to get either our bankroll drained or our research set back or anything like that. So we're going to go ahead and grab a couple operatives and send them out. Now we are going to send scouts. That's who we like to send for our covert operatives.
The engineering team is doing some tests right now that could be disruptive.
Sure.
I'm going to alert the staff as a precaution.
No problem, thanks. Appreciate you tipping me off. So let's find a scout we're not overly attached to. And hey, if there's a scout I'm not overly attached to, Tara Reid seems like a promising candidate. Wouldn't mind having somebody who was a little quicker. Tara Reid's got kind of a low foot speed. Do we have another scout who's a little faster? We got Pink, and she is lightning fucking fast, but not sure I maybe want to take her on another mission. Actually, she's pretty useful. Who else have we got?
Let's just hope we can keep the people in those cities calm. The last thing we need is outright
we've also got
chaos.
Kanye. Well, we don't want to send Kanye on a mission for fear that he might actually refuse to participate until all the Exalt troopers have laid down their weapons and applauded him. So let's go ahead and send Tara Reid. She's not good, but the one thing we can say for Tara Reid, she is expendable. So let's adjust her loadout a bit. She's got a pistol, which is fine. AP, NHU. You know what? Actually, I'm cool with that. That's a fine enough loadout for Tara Reid. Well, you know, we really ought to give her a sawed-off shotgun. We're going to give her a sawed-off shotgun. Yeah, you just told me that a second ago, Central. I am not as forgetful as you are. You don't have to keep reminding me every 9 seconds. I'm going to lock the door in my office. You stay the fuck out of there. Oh, goodness. Alright, so Tara Reid, sawed-off shotgun, couple grenades. Yeah, good enough. We're going to send her on an operative on a mission.
Operative deployed to disrupt Exalt cell in Mexico.
Alright, and we'll keep an eye on this German one. I don't really want to dedicate another trooper. Let's take a look and see when Dominic Purcell, who's sort of, based on his prison break experience, kind of our dedicated covert operative. Let's take a look and see when he's going to be back. He did get injured. I want to see how long it's going to be before he's back. A really long time, actually. 10 days for Madonna, however. We might, you know, we could actually probably, and old Reb Brown's going to be back in a little over 2 weeks. Let's wait a day or two, and then we may send another operative out on a mission as well. But let's, for now, Let's scan, and if that heavy laser rifle finishes, then we'll send another infiltration out if we don't get a mission before then. And Brazil wants something.
Excavation complete.
Alright, so our excavation is complete. That's excellent. We're going to go in and start digging over to that steam tunnel then so we can build a power facility. And back to scanning then.
Contact detected.
Alright, so we've got a medium UFO. It's a Raider class coming in low. Do we have a laser weapon? No. 5 days until our laser comes in. We have no one with Stingray missiles equipped, so that's delightful. But let's go ahead and send old Heater up. Have him start shooting at it. Pretty unlikely that we will bring this down, although I believe we do have the research to make us do additional damage to Raider class vessels.
Nearing strike range. We're getting eaten up here. Disengaging.
Well, he didn't even manage to land a hit. Fantastically done there. Superb piloting, sir.
Contact detected.
We're going to send up one more. We're going to send up the Candyman. Don't say his name in the mirror 3 times. Maybe we can trick the aliens into that and he'll sneak onto the ship and kill them all and crash it. But really, the odds of that happening are probably better than the odds of him shooting it down with missiles.
Approaching target now.
Well, we managed to hit it once.
Taking heavy fire.
Contact lost.
So we're just going to abandon that then. We're clearly not going to shoot him down.
Contact
Back to scanning.
detected.
Yeah, I understand the contact is there. I'm not going to shoot it down.
Contact detected.
And now we have a medium UFO that's high in the air, which means that one is moving to shoot down a satellite. So we're going to have to scramble our interceptors. Probably what this means is we're going to have every single plane that we own damaged.
Enemy is padlocked.
And it'll be several days before we get an opportunity for another one.
Closing on target. They're all over us. We lost the bubble.
So we hit it twice. Brilliant.
Contact detected.
Well, we're going to send up our best pilot on balance then. We're taking way too much damage on aggressive. The problem is our guys just don't get enough hits if we don't send them on aggressive to actually shoot one down. Maybe with the damage we put on in his bonus skill ranks, he can do something amazing. Who knows? Cross our fingers. Not looking good so far.
Contact lost.
And that's it. We're at interceptors, so let's go back to scanning.
Contact detected.
The scout we may actually be able to shoot down, so let's go ahead and send out a pilot on aggressive. And this is where we really need our laser cannons to hurry up and finish so that we can start actually shooting down some of these enemies.
Approaching target now.
Our air game has been, Jesus, very poor.
Contact lost.
Alright, so that was amazing. UFO 23 is the one we actually have a shot at. Yep. Not sure if this pilot's ever actually flown on a mission before.
Engaging bogey. Closing on target.
From the looks of things, I would say he has not. Oh my god, he actually managed to shoot down a UFO. Holy shit. So, out of several dozen intercepts there, we got, I think, 1 kill on a small UFO. Amazing. And it crashed in the ocean, so not exactly sure where Central's sending us to. Must have been Bikini Atoll or some other tiny remnant that managed to survive early 20th century nuclear testing, but and we'll take what we can get. So, let's put together a crew here. We haven't taken old Slim and M on a mission in a while. Let's grab old Marshall. We're also going to take, of course, Uncle Mel, Braveheart Gibson. He's going to go on the mission without a doubt. And that's just basically for reducing everyone else's fatigue. Going to grab old Slim and M Mathers. Going to adjust his loadout in a bit. We are going to need to make items available before we do that. And Marshall, I can't pick a damn nickname, so we combine the two. Slim and M Mathers. It's going to get the patented laser rifle, scope, and high capacity mags. Nice to see Lindsay Lohan back in action. And for this mission, let's go ahead and take Kim and Kanye. Why the hell not? Kanye's going to pout and refuse to get on the Sky Ranger until Justin Timberlake, his boy, gets to come along with him, and it's going to be pretty embarrassing when somebody finally reminds him that Justin Timberlake is in the hospital with 2 broken legs and won't be out for a week. He'll probably sulk and pout a little more, but eventually I'm sure he'll get on the Sky Ranger. Let's take... Oh, well, we can't have... Like I said, we can't have Kanye without Kim Junkyard Kardashian. We are going to adjust Kim's loadout. She takes a laser rifle into battle. We are also going to want a gunner. So let's find our best gunner who is not tired or injured. It looks like that's going to be Lance Corporal Megan Fox. We should really get Megan Fox and Shia LaBeouf on the same team. The potential for a romantic entanglement, of course, exists, but if there's anything that the Transformers movies have taught us, other than that by watching them you are readily participating in your own self-destruction, it's that Megan Fox and Shia LaBeouf are an unbeatable duo. Both of our medics are tired, but that's okay. We can probably get by without a medic. We do want we do need a scout. Let's grab Pink. We were just talking about how fond we were of Pink a moment ago. We're going to adjust Pink's loadout slightly. Well, we don't have a medic, so actually we're going to leave Pink alone. She's got a battle scanner, and that's okay. Change that AP grenade for an HE grenade. Give Pink a laser rifle. And then for our final unit, we will want to take an assault trooper. Let's grab... Well, it's either Robert Lozier or Matt Lauer. Alternatively, we could take Drake. You know what? Let's take Matt Lauer. Host of the Today Show hasn't been on a mission yet in a good long while, let alone today, so he's probably plenty well rested. And his loadout actually looks good. Or good enough. So, Lauer's ready to roll, and we will go ahead and launch our mission then. And as we fly out, everyone's going to gather around Uncle Mel for story time. This time, old Uncle Mel's going to... Oh, there's a UFO, actually, that flew right through. Old Uncle Mel's going to tell him about the time that he single-handedly defeated Edward DeLongshanks with nothing, armed with nothing but a cry of freedom. So, be quite the story. Kanye is still pouting, of course, probably because Justin Timberlake refused to walk on his broken legs to say goodbye.
It looks like the UFO went down within a major city center near the
yes, a major city center, clearly. This desolate wasteland field on the middle of an uninhabited island in the Pacific is a densely populated urban area. Thank you, Central, for excellent intelligence. I think that guy just randomly throws a dart at a map and tells me there's a mission there, whether or not there is.
Big Sky has reached the outer marker. Approaching the crash site now. Strike team is awaiting your orders.
Affirmative, Big Sky. Strike 1 is free to engage hostile targets at the crash site.
Yeah, they were free to engage hostile targets when I ordered them to go do it. I'm the one that's in charge here. I'm the commander. They don't take orders from you. They take orders from me. So you could just go away now. Why don't you walk back and look at the little spinning globe and keep track of where the terminus is so we know if nighttime and daytime is coming. Probably something that would be well in line with your relative level of skill, Central. Big Sky at least can fly the plane. Alright, so where's Pink? We're going to want to get a battle scanner out in this forest. There we go. Pink's pretty quick. We'll move her just to best available cover.
I'm on the move.
And if we don't see anything, we'll have her chuck a battle scanner. There we got things on fire. Let's just whip it straight out. And our UFO is over there, so odds are strong we're going to have some kind of alien in that neck of the woods.
Big Brother is online.
Pink engaging in a little bit of doublethink there, so as to not offend Big Brother. And I do see, it looks like Thin Men? Several Thin Men and a Seeker. And they are inside that ship or on top of it? They are on the roof. Okay. Interesting. So 3 Thin Men and a Seeker on the roof of that ship.
I'm on the move.
And this is a good time then. Uncle Mel actually could take some shots at them, I believe. Yeah, Uncle Mel has fire. 100% to hit. 100. So Mel is full on 100% to hit. No chance that he'll be taking any kind of return fire. We're going to go ahead and kill one of those Thin Men. So let's take a shot at that guy. May not actually get the kill. He does have just a regular rifle, a laser rifle. And so we've got some reaction movement then from the Thin Man. Seeker cannot cloak, of course. That's fine. So that does give Eminem a shot at that Seeker, however. He's going to take it. 3 damage from Eminem, which is solid. Matt Lauer's actually going to rush. We're going to have old Lauer rush up here to that heavy cover. And no really solid positions for Kim Kardashian. We're just going to have her take cover behind these rocks and go on Overwatch. Megan Fox, of course, has a chance to finish off the Seeker. She's going to take it. That's a kill. Good old squad side on her LMG coming in to paying some dividends there. And Kanye is just going to move up and drop into Overwatch as well. Oh, that was a dash maneuver, so no Overwatch for Kanye. But the alien should be far enough away that we have really nothing to worry about. We still have 3 Thin Men, one of which is wounded. Looks like it's the squad leader. That's the wounded Thin Man. These other 2 will almost certainly just advance and either go on to Overwatch or double move. One of them's actually taking a shot. Wow. Oh, gonna spit acid. Alright, that's not unexpected. May get another acid spit actually here as well. And we do not have a medic, so that means some of those troops are going to be doing a little hunkering down. Alright, so good old Mel. He has a shot. I would really like to be able to see that guy's... which guy that is. He only has 1 shot, and it's 80%. That should be the injured pod leader. We'll take it. Or it was not the pod leader. Alright, well. Kim Kardashian then, or, yeah, Megan Fox rather. Sorry, Kim. Wow, an uncommon mistake to confuse a Kardashian and a Megan Fox, but... a decent grenade from our engineer, who is... where is Kim? Not in range to throw a grenade, really. Alright. Pink has an HE grenade. Well, she has an HE grenade. Alright, let's have Pink throw a grenade. This may not get the kill, but it will destroy cover. We're actually going to throw it further back to make sure that we get the cover. Actually more concerned about that than the damage.
Catch.
And that's 1 dead alien. Actually, no damage. Eminem is probably going to be forced to hunker down, which is rather unfortunate. So we shots with Kanye. We could have Kanye draw out to Overwatch, but I don't really like the position it leaves him in. Although we do have a run and gun with... okay, let's do it this way. Here's what we're going to roll with. We're going to have Kanye West bait out the Overwatch shot. And then he's going to chuck a grenade. So let's hope this draws the Overwatch. I'm not exactly sure how that failed to draw the Overwatch. Apparently that alien just can't see. Well, that leaves Kanye in a terrible position. Which means Matt Lauer is actually going to have to trigger the Overwatch with his running gun. And this is not great because it could easily get him shot.
Roger, Dodger.
We're just going to have to rely on the innate bonus, the penalty he gets from being on Overwatch, and then the innate bonus for taking a dash move. And we got lucky there. So we're going to take a run and gun kill then for Matt Lauer. And that's dead, man. And of course he wound up in acid because the enemy did not die in the proper direction. Which is an unusual string of phrase there. He didn't die in the right direction. An odd thing to say. And then we're going to be forced to use yet another grenade to get a kill on this Thin Man, but we should be able to just drop that in his pocket and end his day. So the Thin Men and Seekers, everyone is down, and we're going to be spending a few turns just hunkering down and repositioning the rest of our troops.
Already there.
Fortunately, Eminem is used to hunkering down. What with his mother's lawyers and attorneys, that's a familiar feeling for him. He's had quite a bit of experience in hunkering away from them. Let's bring Kimmy up, and we're just going to advance, reload, Overwatch as necessary. Not going to be doing anything too terribly exciting for the next turn or two. until everyone's acid damage has worn away.
Let's rock.
We don't want to go inside that craft without our full complement of troops. And we don't want to get a whole lot closer, really, just for fear of maybe popping a wave of enemies.
I'm on it, Commander.
So we will overwatch there with Kanye. Pink is going to step up next to that rock and overwatch as well.
Moving to Overwatch.
And Eminem, then, still affected by acid, is going to hunker down once again. Matt Lauer also going to hunker down from the wrath of Katie Couric, just going to make sure he takes cover.
On my way.
Last time he interrupted one of her on-camera colonoscopies, she beat him almost to death with her own spiked stiletto heel. It was a lesson well learned for Matt Lauer. I'm hearing some drones, and the possibility of drones really has me more than a little concerned that there may be a cyber disk in there. We do not have a gunner. I don't think Megan Fox has shredder ammo. She does not. Which is a serious drawback if we're going to encounter a cyber disk. Our shredder ammo really is something we rely on to take them down quickly and effectively. I have her hunker down. And it's just going to be overwatching around while we wait for this acid to wear off. And Lauer still covered. So, back to hunkering down.
Roger, Dodger.
And we'll bring old Uncle Mel up. And that's actually a pretty good firing position for Uncle Mel. He'll probably remain in somewhere in that vicinity for the remainder of the mission. And just going to overwatch then. Alright, so here we've got some drones. We should get some overwatch shot at these drones. Big miss from Pink. Big miss from Kim Kardashian.
Miss the target. Miss the target.
And our meld canister closes down on us. Yep, we've lost meld canister as a result of our delay. Where's Uncle Mel? We're going to have him take our first shot. 80%, 80%. Well, Uncle Mel can hit an 80. Uncle Mel doesn't miss, so that's a dead drone. Yep.
X-ray down.
Uncle Mel cored it like an apple. 50%, huh? Man, why has Pink got such a terrible chance to hit these guys? Alright, so we're going to have actually Pink move. Try and get a little better shot. 1% better. 0% better. Wow, that's pretty terrible, actually. So, we'll just have her take her 50%. And she has a hollow targeting and it got a hit, so at least it'll be easier for somebody to finish it off. Eminem is still hunkering down, because apparently the acid that's covering him is the most relentless shit of all time. And we are going to take a 70% chance for a kill here with Megan Fox. That's got it ripped there. And Kanye, what's your flush shot chance, Kanye? Only 63. Wow, that's still pretty terrible, actually. Let's see what Kim Kardashian can do. She has a pretty decent aim and a laser rifle. 68%. That's okay. We'll take that. Alright, and drone is down. So that leaves Overwatch for Kanye, and Matt Lauer still covered in acid by hunkering down. Christ, the acid on him is like Jason Voorhees. The shit is just unfucking stoppable.
Rock and roll.
We're going to take a turn, have everybody reload. We are actually going to reposition Megan Fox just in case. Still concerned there may be a cyber disk in there. Really, really don't want to run into a cyber disk at this stage of the game with this particular crew. They're pretty ill-equipped to deal with something that powerful. We're going to have Pink reload. Finally, Eminem can get back in a fight, so he's going to dash.
On the move.
Matt Lauer also finally able to get back in a fight. We're going to wait a turn to take that move with Matt Lauer. And Mel Gibson is actually good where he's at. He's just going to reload. Uncle Mel with his deadly, deadly sniper rifles just waiting to put the beat down on anything that comes into range. It's actually a little-known fact that Mel Gibson based the scene in The Passion of the Christ where Jim Caviezel was absolutely brutalized on his experiences as a member of the XCOM South Project and what he did to some of the thin men that he encountered.
I'm on the move.
But let's see if Pink can spot some aliens here. Alright, she has a flank shot at the ethereal that's inside. And I would say Pink is probably going to have our only shot, actually. Oh, no. Uncle Mel, like I said, he's a camper. He's just waiting. Fucking drilled him. Uncle Mel can shoot the eye out of the squirrel at 1,000 yards. Alright, so we're going to have M&M dash. We need some more fire support up there. Going to bring M&M forward. He will not be able to get a shot off this turn, but that's fine. We're going to do the same thing, actually, with Kim Kardashian. You know what? Let's have Kim actually stay where she is. We're going to take Kanye in. Kanye's got a shotgun. We're going to be running him up instead.
Yes, sir.
And Pink has a shot, but it's not a really good shot. Actually, you know what we're going to do with Pink? We're going to have her go on Overwatch. Let's see if we can keep that alien where it's at.
I feel, Commander.
And we're going to Overwatch them for both Megan Fox and Kim Kardashian. Alright, I figured that alien would also Overwatch then as a result. Somewhere another meld canister collapsed. We don't really care. Mel Gibson's going to take another 80% crack at this ethereal. Put it in his dome. We have an Overwatch shot. We're going to want to draw that Overwatch out, but fortunately we have Pink in a good position to do that, so we're going to move Pink
Heading
in.
to that location.
That's a miss.
Incoming over here.
Alien was probably disturbed by her large hands. Figured she might come over and crush his fucking skull like a grape, so was a little too cautious in his firing. And as a result, Pink put him down. Alright, so, quick little mission there. Just only 8 aliens on there. I was very worried we might encounter a cyber disc, but proved that fear was unfounded. Pretty unlikely anyone would get a promotion out of that with only 8 aliens, although we did have Megan Fox, who's fairly low rank. It's unlikely but possible that Megan Fox may have pulled a promotion.
I understand our soldiers returned from the latest mission completely unscathed. Excellent work, Commander.
Really? You're not going to just shit on our performance, Dr. Shin? Usually you can't wait to rain on our parade. You know, you could maybe build a giant gun emplacement or something that we could put on top of the base to shoot down that UFO that's just fucking circling overhead. I mean, I'm just spitballing here, but it seems like that would be a useful thing for you to be spending your time doing. And we got Megan Fox a promotion. Fantastic. Megan Fox is going to take shredder ammo. Next time we have her on a mission where we encounter a cyber disc, we will have nothing to fear. With our shredder ammo, she should be able to easily put it beat down on it. And Matt Lauer. So Megan Fox and Matt Lauer both got nicknames. We'll have to come up with something else. Although I gotta say, Megan Sunny Fox, actually, I don't know why, it strikes me as kind of amusing. She doesn't really seem like the type of person that has an overly sunny disposition to me. And what have we got? Tactical sense for Matt Lauer's not terrible. Aggression, also not terrible. Extra 30% crit chance is nice, but I actually prefer tactical sense. We're going to take tactical sense for our assault guys. Frequently they wind up out in front, and they're the guys who trigger a pod. It doesn't ever hurt to have them have as much bonus defense as possible, and Matt Lauer's base defense is pretty decent to start with, so... Got that wrapped up. We did actually recover an intact flight computer, which is good, and we got 2 damaged flight computers, which is less good. And we are going to visit the gray market just to sell off those damaged items. We have no use for a damaged flight computer or a damaged power source. We'll get our 45 credits. And the other thing we're going to do before we wrap up this episode, we are going to go ahead and... I guess we can only have 1 covert operative out at a time? Is that the case? No, that's not the case. So we're going to actually start a covert... Oh, okay, you can't only have one covert operative out at a time then, so... We'll have to wait for our other operative to return before we can launch another mission. So, with that wrapped up then, we'll go ahead and end the episode. If you enjoyed the episode, I appreciate if you drop a like in the comment section down below. Your support really means a lot. And I want to thank you very much for watching. We'll see you again soon.